This body butter is not your regular body butter. This one is special. Hello beautiful people. In this video I'll be sharing with you how to make this very beautiful turmeric body butter that will brighten and moisturize your skin at the same time. So let's get started. Trust me, this body butter is better than your regular body butter. This body butter is moisturizing, it will not harden, it will not melt, and it's also not too greasy, so it's not going to leave your body feeling too oily after application. The first and most important ingredient we'll be using to make this turmeric body butter is turmeric oil. Turmeric oil has brightening benefits. It can also help with hyperpigmentation, evening out the skin tone, and lots more. I have a tutorial on how to make turmeric oil. You can check the description box for a link to the video. And then I'll be using two different butters to make this body butter. The first butter I am using is cocoa butter. The kind of butter you use will determine the final consistency of your body butter. So since cocoa butter is quite a hard butter, it's going to affect the consistency of my body butter. So I'm going to be pairing it with another butter, which is shea butter. So I'm going to be adding shea butter with the cocoa butter so that my body butter will not be too hard. You can also use mango butter, avocado butter, and the likes. I'm going to begin by adding the butters into the oil. I'll start by adding the cocoa butter into the turmeric oil. And next, I'll also add the shea butter into the turmeric oil. And then we'll move on to the other ingredients. The next ingredient I'll be using is cetyl alcohol. Cetyl alcohol will act as a co-emulsifier and also as a thickener. So cetyl alcohol will help to thicken up this body butter because we are making a body butter, so a body butter has to be very thick, and that's why you need cetyl alcohol. You can also use cetyl alcohol in place of the cetyl alcohol. And again, I'm going to add the cetyl alcohol into the turmeric oil, shea butter, and cocoa butter. All of them are oil soluble, so it's going to be easy to melt them all together. The next ingredient I'll be using is an emulsifier. I am using emulsifying wax NF. This is what will bind the water and oils together in this formulation. It will also help to add moisturizing benefits and properties to this body butter. You can also make use of any other emulsifier. You don't have to use this one. I'll also add the emulsifying wax into the combination of our butters, oil, and the thickener. I'll leave the full recipe somewhere at the end of this video, so make sure you watch till the end so you don't miss it. Now I'm going to combine this together and set aside. Now moving on to the water-based ingredients. First, I am using turmeric hydrosol, which will also give us all the benefits of turmeric in the body butter. You can also replace this with plain distilled water or rose water or any other hydrosol. And next, I am using vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is an emulsifying that helps to draw in moisture into the skin. Vegetable glycerin also moisturizes the skin. Next, I'm going to transfer the vegetable glycerin into the turmeric hydrosol, and I'm going to combine them together and mix together. They are both water-based ingredients, so they will combine together properly. Now I'm going to take my spatula and mix until everything is well combined. After mixing and everything is well combined, we are going to move on with making the body butter. So here are both phases, the oil phase containing the waxes, the butters, and the oil, and the water phase containing the turmeric hydrosol and the vegetable glycerin. So now we are going to heat the both of them up using the double boiling method. So here are the both phases, the water phase and the oil phase. I'm going to drop the both of them in a pot of boiling water, and as the water boils, the water phase is going to heat up and all the ingredients in the oil phase will begin to melt gradually. I am going to keep stirring as everything dissolves so that we can speed up the dissolving process. If this video is helpful, please make sure you give it a like, comment, and also subscribe. As you can see, everything is almost completely dissolved. There are just little chunks left, and I'm going to keep stirring until everything completely dissolves. Now that everything is completely dissolved, I'm going to take them off the heat. And now immediately, without wasting time and before it cools, I'm going to transfer the oil phase, which contains the turmeric oil, the butters, the emulsifiers, and the thickeners. I'm going to transfer it into the mixing bowl, and then I'll also immediately transfer the water phase, which contains the turmeric hydrosol and the vegetable glycerin, into the mixing bowl as well. And now I'm going to immediately take my stick blender and blend both of them so that they are combined together very well and to form the emulsion. A stick blender is the most appropriate for this because it does the combination. So after using the stick blender to mix for a while, I'll also use my spatula to also mix for a while. This will enable our body butter to cool and then thicken up. Now, after mixing for a while, this is what we have now. After a while, once the body butter has completely cooled, this is now the consistency. It has really hardened up like a body butter is supposed to. If you don't want your body butter this hard, you can reduce the amount of thickener you add. But for me, this consistency is perfect for a body butter. Now we're going to add the cool down ingredients. First off, I am adding my vitamin E oil, which is an antioxidant. It will help to keep the oils from going rancid. And next, I'll be adding in my turmeric extract, which will also give us some turmeric benefits as well. And next, I'll be adding in my preservative. I am using Jamal Plus preservative for this. After adding the 3 cool down ingredients, the vitamin E oil, the turmeric extract, and the preservative, I'm going to give the body butter another good mix to make sure that these ingredients are well combined. You have to do this carefully because the body butter has thickened up and it's not going to be easy to mix again. You can also use your hand mixer at this point to do the mixing. I'm going to transfer the body butter into this transparent bowl so that you can see how it looks. You can see the consistency and you can see the color. It has this bright yellow or creamy color and it looks really good, and it also feels really good. As you can see, it looks like an actual butter and it's not going to harden up. This will be the final consistency even after a while. You can also add a yellow mica powder if you want a very yellow color. Now, this is how it feels on the skin. It is not greasy like other body butters. This one is moisturizing and your body will not feel so oily after application. After applying it, it feels like a cream. Here is the full formula and recipe as promised. Feel free to take a screenshot and replicate it when you want to. This body butter is amazing. It will help in brightening the skin. It helps with hyperpigmentation, dark spots. It also helps in evening out the skin tone. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, like the video, drop a comment, ask your questions, and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on more amazing content. Also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Bye, and see you in my next video.